Hi, it's Daniel from Plantophiles, and today I'm going to do a full review and unboxing of the V80 Seedling LED grow light from Mars Hydro. The grow lights come as two bars. They have a total of 432 diodes, and the chip brand of this grow light is Osram. I'm using this Seedling lights on a rack because they're easily mounted on a rack, and this is how I'm growing my seedlings. The seedlings I'm growing are hot chilies. I'm growing Carolina Reapers as well as some Thai chilies. And here you see I'm opening up the growth box, and there's all the seeds I'm currently growing with this grow light. So this is me unboxing the LED grow lights, and as you can see it's a rather large packaging because the dimensions are 1150 millimeters times 50 times 31 millimeters, and I'm just opening up the box that came flawlessly. So this is my third Mars Hydro LED grow light, and I can honestly say I never had any issues. The packaging is always extremely well thought through. And this is important because you don't want to wait for your grow lights and then once they arrive and they have already damage from the shipping, that would be a big pity. So as I'm unpacking, I just want to share some details about the grow light. So the spectrum is 455 to 465 Newton meters, as well as 650 to 665 Newton meters. And as you know, the natural light spectrum is, the visible spectrum at least, is between 400 Newton meters, that's from violet, to red, which is 700 Newton meters. So based on these specifics, you can tell that this is a natural light that is really close to the natural light outside. In terms of color spectrum, this light is between 4800 and 5000 Kelvin. And again, natural daylight is around 6500 Kelvin. Yeah, when I'm buying a grow light, I'm looking out for that because I don't want to have these blue and red lights. They just look extremely off. You can hardly look at your plants, and also I believe that the closer light is to natural light, the better it will be for your plants. Let's talk about the efficacy of this light. It's 1.98 micromoles per joule. And this is something that tells you how effective the light is. Because energy costs are really expensive, electricity is really expensive, so you want to get the best bang for your buck. That's why this metric is important. And as you can see now, I have unpacked the light now and I'm looking at the guide. This grow light comes with a really nice guide that tells you everything, how you install and mount it and how you get started using your grow light. So this grow light comes with two bars, and now I'm looking for the power cable because the power cable, you can plug it into one of the bars, and then the other bar you can attach to the second bar, and then you have two LED bars lighting at the same time. What you can also do is you can daisy chain 20 of these lights together if you have like a really large surface area and a lot of seedlings. That's certainly an option. And these lights are really just plug and play. You plug in the cables and you are ready to go. And because it's plug and play, they come with 4 clips. So there's 4 clips that you can attach at the top of the grow lights. And these clips are on metal wires. So the metal wires you use to attach the grow light where you want to attach it. And as you can see now, my daughter is filming, so I'm sorry if it's a little bit shaking, but here are the clips, and the great thing is that they are on metal wires, so very easy, as I mentioned, to attach them to any rack, and you can also easily adjust the height of the light. This is also very important if you are growing seedlings. You should get really close to the seedlings because the last thing you want to have is leggy seedlings because they're just gonna die or break, and that's why it's really important that you can go very near and you have a really powerful light when your seedlings are growing up. So now you see me handling these clips. I'm just untangling them, and later on I will mount them onto the grow light. The great thing is the clips are really easy, like it's just like one clip and they are attached and they do not fall off and hold these grow lights. The lights themselves are really light, so you are not in danger that they will fall down or destroy anything. And now I'm just gonna play it a little bit faster. As you can see here, I'm just attaching all the clips to the lights, and then we're basically done. And now here I'm just quickly showing you how you can attach them to any rack. So what you're doing is you're going through this metal element with a wire, and then you can adjust the height. And now here I'm just going to demonstrate how you can plug them together. So how you can use the power cord and how you can make sure that both of the grow lights are working. So you're basically just daisy chain them together. So once I fixed both of the grow lights, of course I also need to take the power cord and attach it to one side of one of the grow lights so they can get some energy. And you can see here there's two different endings. You just plug them together and then you use these elements here to attach them really tight. So I'm just turning this, and after that they are fixed. And now here I'm just going to show you a few recordings how they are placed about a grow box with seeds. So these are hot pepper seeds, and you can see the light that is emitted and how they are hanging about the grow box. And while I'm playing this footage, I'm going to talk about the positives of this grow light. I think I really enjoy that it is optimized for growing seedlings, because seedlings need very specific light. They need strong and intense light, but it shouldn't be too intense, because otherwise you're just going to burn the seedling. Another thing I'm really liking about this light is that it is IP65 waterproof. That means if you're spraying your plants, if you're often watering your plants, you know that you can get droplets everywhere, and this is absolutely no problem with these grow lights, as well as humid conditions in a grow tent. And now we are in the grow tent, and here is my rack where I have the seedlings. And as you can see, the Mars Hydro LED seedling grow lights are just placed onto the rack. I'm hanging them just above my seedlings, and I think it's also a good time to talk about other benefits. So I really like the chips. As I mentioned, these are Osram high quality chips. It's a company from Germany that has a very long tradition in lighting solutions. I also like the price of the light. It's very affordable. It's about $100, which is a great price tag. Yeah, it's just high quality because it's from Mars Hydro. I have two other grow lights from Mars Hydro for over a year now without any problems. And also I like the PPE ratio of 1.98 micromole per joule. So this means that they are very efficient and use little energy for high light output. While you see now footage running of me fixing the light on the rack, just to demonstrate this as well, I just wanted to mention that it is great that they are really plug and play. There's not a lot of settings, there's hardly any setting basically. You just plug the lights together, you add the energy source, the energy cable, and then the lights will shine and run. And of course we can add like a manual or a digital timer, which I'm doing. I have them on 12 hours on and 12 hours off there, but they're basically really plug and play. Like there's it's not difficult to run these lights, which is also great. And of course they are very easy to mount. You see it in the process right now. Like after you added the clips to the lights, you just need the metal wire, and then you can basically either hang them on the grow tent, or of course you can attach them to a rack, as I'm doing right here. And with these metal wires, it's very easy to hang them. You just go through this metal element and you can have them tighter or less tight and easily adjust the height of the lights. And as I've already mentioned, they have a daisy chain feature, so you can easily just have one light, or 2 lights up to 20 lights that you can just plug together, and you can run them on the same timer as well. That's really fantastic. So my verdict here is, if you're looking for affordable seedling grow lights with high efficacy as well as wattage, you don't have to look further. The V80 from Mars Hydro comes as 2 tubes that can be AC chained together. The total wattage is 80 watts. There's blue and red lights that are optimized for seedling growth. You have sufficient blue light making sure that the plantlings are growing symmetrical, and then you have the red light that takes care of the photosynthesis. The chilies I've been growing with this grow light, they look fantastic. It's always important to start early in the season. So I started in February already because I want to have them ready by March, April, when the temperatures are warmer outside. So I already have like grown little plantlets that I can then plant outside. So for the test results, almost all of my seedlings sprouted, which is great. And also they do not look leggy at all. Here you can see still footage of the seedlings. As you can see, they are densely grown. They're not leggy at all. I have them in rock wool, and I put them in a hydroponic system